you on Instagram. I see that you post a lot of fitness stuff. You obviously inspire a lot of people. Who is your favorite fitness person to follow?
I have so many people, but I sometimes get my inspiration from just like regular girls that I know that are my friends, and they are like super women. They are moms and businesswomen and wives and great friends, and so I think it shouldn't be that hard for a girl like me. I don't have any kids. I live a pretty cool life, so it should be easy for me to get fit. But what about like all the moms out there, like the people that have like the normal jobs, and they figured it out, they find time, and so like some of my girls are my heroes in that aspect.
You're like, if you can find time, I can definitely find time to go to the gym.
Absolutely.
Obviously, social media is a big part of being a celebrity right now. What app do you find yourself scrolling through the most?
Instagram.
Yeah?
I'm addicted to taking pictures, and I'm addicted to selfies, so I'm just always up in my car selfieing it up, and it's fun. You selfie too.
Oh, I selfie all the time. I've selfied like 4 times on this carpet.
I mean, don't you selfie like 91 times and then you only pick 4 or 2?
Exactly. You're like, oh, this one maybe work. Maybe I'll just take 20 more.
My favorite person to follow on Instagram, it's probably a combination of Jeanette Jenkins. I follow her because she's my fitness inspiration. She just wakes up and she's effortlessly fabulous every day. And Charlamagne. I love following Charlamagne. He's crazy.
I actually don't follow Charlamagne, and I feel like that's a good follow. What social media app would you say that you use the most?
Instagram.
Everybody's saying Instagram. What are some of the accounts that you like to follow?
I like, honestly, interior design and fuck your quotes or something like that. Yeah. I like Instagram for inspiration, whether it be fashion, makeup, things like that.
My favorite social media app, I'm addicted to Instagram. I am. I go to sleep to Instagram. I wake up to Instagram. I check it every day, thoroughly. I pray, Instagram, eat. And then I'm on it all day. My phone dies because I'm Instagram.
So you're a big fan of using Instagram and different types of social media to promote brands that you work with and celebrities that you style for. How would you advise people who are in young Hollywood to create a brand for their Instagram?
It's just kind of finding a niche that works for you, and trying to execute that vision to the best of its ability, and then trying to separate yourself from other people who are doing the same thing. That's like the easiest way, and using your social media platform to push that.
So how do you have that conversation with somebody when they take a picture with you and they don't tag you and they should have tagged you in something? How do you bring that up? What's the etiquette for that? For all the people who do have followings, whether it's on Instagram or Vine or YouTube, and they want to make the transition to TV, what advice would you give them?
Keep at your craft. Keep going at it. Keep staying funny. Keep staying relevant. Don't let anyone tell you you can't make it. Don't stop. There's nothing you can't do. This is Hollywood. Dreams really come true here. I've seen it happen. It happened for me. I'm here talking to you.
Right.
I never thought this would happen. What up, mama? My mama, she don't even watch TV.
So if anybody knows about building a brand, it's obviously you. What advice would you have for young people who are trying to build their brand, whether through social media or through anything else that they're working on?
I think one of the first things is to have a brand position, to understand what your brand represents, and to know who your consumer is. I think that allows you to diversify and to take your brand in many different directions.
So, Obama's almost out of office. If you could pick any celebrity to take his place, who would you choose? Yes.
Puff Daddy.
Automatically right off the top. He knows how to handle the situation. If anything taught us that this week, right?
Listen, the greatest black man alive is P. Diddy.
What do you think his first ruling in office would be?
He gonna do what he's always done. He's bridged the gap between black people and white people in America. He did that effortlessly.
You're actually kind of selling me on Diddy for president, right?
I mean, Sean Combs for president, right?
Right. Let's start the campaign.
If Obama was out tomorrow, who would I pick? I would say Snoop.
Snoop? Why Snoop?
I can see Snoop running the country. It would be a very laid-back country. Can I cuss?
Go ahead.
A whole lot of shit would be going down. The White House would be like it's never been before. We would have to change it to the greenhouse, and I think you know why.
I do. That'd be dope. The greenhouse.
Absolutely, all kind of six poles and hitting switches in the driveway. Barbecues every weekend.
Every single weekend. If you could pass any message along to young Hollywood, what would it be?
It would be to stay true to who you are, and I mean that in the most non-cliche way. Don't follow what everybody else is doing. Find what makes you happy, what makes you comfortable, what makes you tick. Find what's special about you and stick to that. Be consistent.
You should listen to her. Every time I see her on the carpet, she's bubbly, she's happy. One of the few.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just always put yourself a year ahead of where you at, know where you want to go, and just keep striving for it.
There you go. Thank you. So we're here with Luxurious Credit. Can you guys tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Luxurious Credit, Arnita Johnson. I'm owner of A&B Credit Consultants. This is our COO, Yashika Gray.
Hi.
We just came here to support and basically spread credit awareness.
Nice. So if you could pass along any message to young Hollywood, what would it be?
Check your credit report for inaccuracies. Important 3 times a year via annualcreditreport.com.
I just got my first apartment. Let me tell you, listen to her. Very, very true. If you don't want to do a double deposit, listen to her, okay?
What I would say to young Hollywood is stay grinding. Don't get discouraged by no's. You know, the same thing goes for whether you're a chick twerking on Instagram or you're a young comedian or you're an actor. There's gonna be a lot of no's, a lot of bumps and bruises, but you gotta stay around. I'm celebrating over 22 years being in Hollywood.
That's very successful.
Yeah, so I was able to start out as a writer on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, to doing Def Comedy Jam, to Russell Simmons putting me on years ago, all the way to the Jamie Foxx show, and everything that I've done, it was just hard work, grinding, and not giving up, and I'm still here. It's all about longevity. It's a marathon, it's not a race, you know what I mean?
Live your dream. I started off living in Orange County, California, and you know, this was all a dream to me at once, and now I'm able to share it and be here with a lot of dope people. So it's true when people say don't give up, like you really just gotta live it out, you know, good, bad, or indifferent.
Tough it out too.
Yeah, tough it out. Definitely gonna fight at some point.
Push forward and strive for whatever it is you want to do or be. That's the best thing you can do as far as, you know, setting yourself apart from other individuals and just pushing to strive for what you want to do in life.
Man, I got a lot to say, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Don't take anything personal, and you gotta be resilient. You're gonna hear a lot of no's before you hear that yes, but you gotta believe in yourself before anybody believes in you. When everybody thinks you're crazy, that means you're on the right track.
Keep trying. Don't give up. Don't listen to what anybody has to say. Don't allow opinions to be formed against you, and just stay focused.
So we're here talking to one of the honorees of the night. What does it mean to you to be a part of Young Hollywood?
Well, I mean, just to know that I have some type of impact is, you know, that means I got to keep it up, you know, so that, you know, puts a lot of pressure on me, but at the same time, too, you know, it makes me feel good because that means, you know, a lot of people look up to me in a sense, and, you know, if I can kind of pave the way for other people to, you know, do similar things I do, or just whatever dreams they have, whether it's hoop dreams, whether it's lawyer, app developers, whatever it is, they just got the, you know, the passion and the drive to do that, so that's all I try to preach.
Right, so a lot of people clearly, you know, have big Instagram followings, big social media followings, and that can be seen as a part of Young Hollywood. For everybody who wants to cross over and do things like the Dope movie, which you were in, what would be your advice for them?
Just as far as, what?
Like crossing over into more mainstream and less online.
Yeah, I mean, you got to really, like, position yourself. You know, sometimes people want the quick buck, or people want the, you know, and sometimes you really got to sit back and realize that it ain't all about that quick check, you know, and sometimes you got to, like, let things simmer down a little bit and kind of, like, marinate in acting classes and do that stuff, and I did that stuff, and look what happened. So I'm kind of, you know, blessed and grateful to be in the position. It wasn't handed to me. I didn't rush it. You know, it was taking long as hell, and I was like, God, when is this stuff gonna pop off? And it's finally happening, but, you know, I can't do nothing but just thank God that it's happening right now, yeah.
So lastly, if you could send a message to Young Hollywood, what would it be?
Just to keep God first. You know, God, if you keep God first, you really can't go wrong, you know what I mean? Because he's not gonna be giving you no devilish thoughts, you know, that's what the devil's for, but that ain't even a factor, you know, so keep God first.
Perfect. Can you just say your name and then shout out to the brand group?
Yeah, what up? It's me, Quincy. Shout out to the brand group. You know what it is.
So we're here with one of the honorees tonight, John Wall. As an honoree, what does it mean to you to be a part of Young Hollywood?
It's great. I mean, it means everything that I'm doing, all my hard work on and off the court is paying off. I know it's an honor to be out here as a Young Hollywood star.
Obviously, a big part of being a celebrity nowadays is social media. What app do you say that you use the most through your busy schedule?
Probably Twitter and Instagram, both of them. I mean, I do a lot of stuff for putting my brand out there, my foundation out there on Twitter, so it's big for me. And Instagram, I like to post stuff like I just did for my mom's birthday.
What message would you send to Young Hollywood?
Just do everything. You know, I mean, give 110% with everything you're gonna do. Stick behind whatever decisions you make. And also, if you're young, make sure you do your education first, and then do whatever your priorities are on the outside of that.